We've been coming to Overture OnStage performances for 5 years. Our students are with us on a temporary basis. They're living in the facility where I teach at the Dane County Juvenile Shelter Home. So they're there for a brief amount of time. I typically average 7 school days with each of my kids, and many of my students haven't set foot in a performing arts hall before. The exposure to the arts piece of attending OnStage performances is awesome because a lot of my students haven't had great exposure to arts within their school settings.
And our students love the experience of getting on a bus and driving downtown and going to the theater and sitting in the theater seats and seeing performers. It's so important for our kids to see and experience that because that is real life. That's learning in a real life situation.
Just coming into this facility is a remarkable experience for many of them. They didn't know it exists, and when they walk in, that experience alone is pretty remarkable, and the performances are always top-notch.
And so excited to find out there are actually careers that they could do in the arts, like it hadn't occurred to them. But it also came from this yearly pilgrimage to the Overture that they take. And I thought that was an amazing connection and really makes me see how having the arts in our school is such an important activity and important feature that we really need to work hard to get into our school and give to these students.
Sometimes it brings them out of their comfort zone and allows them to be more vulnerable, and they might think they're too cool to come to something like this, but they always soften and seem to appreciate what performances they're witnessing, and we always have really good conversations afterwards when we're leaving about what they just saw.
Funding for the arts is getting cut, and we need this more and more in our schools. So I'm just so grateful that our school, which is one of the higher number of free and reduced lunch, has the opportunity to come, albeit once a year, but to come and experience the greatness of the Overture. Every show is fantastic. Whatever show they see is wonderful.